does this make? 25 this year?
This is our 25th Corvette to buy this year.
Oh my God.
It's mid-year Corvette Coupe day. We're about to head to Tiffin, Ohio to rescue a 1965 Corvette Coupe. Same family's owned it since 1971, and it has been in storage forever. What's special about this car is it's got several really rare options. But before we leave, I'm going to have a snack with my coffee. All right, I started this journey a year ago. I was 199.6 pounds with factor. It was July 21st of last year, and we're almost a year to date right now. So what I do is I eat 2 prepped meals every day, one for breakfast and one for dinner. I skip lunch. I'm not advocating you do that, but that's worked for me. Factor meals are great. I mean, they're dietitian approved. They're always fresh. They're never frozen. They're cheaper than fast food, much healthier than fast food. Jalapeno lime cheddar chicken. Again, always fresh, never frozen. Only takes 2 minutes to do this. I'm busy. I like to stay busy. The amount of time and effort it takes to either go get fast food, which is bad for you, or to cook and prep a meal, it's just a crazy amount of time. And this has really changed not only the way I feel. Again, I've lost 26 pounds. I've been able to keep it off. Now, you guys do know I do a crazy cheat meal once a week for Coffee Walk. I love that. We call that the earned meal. And I cheat on Sunday. But 5 days a week, specially prepped meals. All you gotta do is grab it out, throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and eat it. It really does work. Then if you will follow our link, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use coffeewalk50 to get 50% off your first factor box and 20% off your next month of orders. That's code coffeewalk50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month of orders. Mine's ready now. That was only 2 minutes to do that. You guys do a little reading on fast food lately, not good for you. Beautiful. Love it. Factor, get on it. I have, and it works. Well, there's the truck and trailer. That means Alex is here. Yep. 1,100 mile run.
Wasn't too bad.
You haven't been in the seat in a while.
Yeah.
How was it?
Pretty smooth.
Hope so. You're in the Kelderman truck. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we are in Tiffin, Ohio, and we are going to rescue a Corvette Coupe today. It's been in the garage since 1979 with a bunch of rare options. So grab your cup of joe and let's go get another vet.
We got a little surprise for you.
Morning, John.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Good morning. Pleasure to meet you.
The finder. His dad. Is that right?
Correct.
Yes, okay, John and Ron.
Yes.
The Kramers.
Yeah.
What a beautiful place. Wow. It says 10 acres?
Yeah.
So I've read the emails from both of you guys. Did you buy it in 71 or your friend bought it in 71?
My brother Larry
Okay.
bought it in April of 71 off a guy up in Woodville, Ohio. That's Toledo area.
I got a ticket in Woodville yesterday.
What happened?
This is my second ticket today. We're in Ohio. Evidently, Michigan and Ohio, you're not supposed to speed. So I looked down, it said 64, and the speed limit was 60, but he said I was going 71. But I'm not going to argue with the officer.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want to go through Woodville. That's Speed Trap USA.
So it said it was 60. I saw him, I looked down, it says 64, he gave me a ticket for 71. Yeah, I'm just saying that's what really happened. No problem, and I said yes or no, sir, and he was very nice, but
Yeah. Oh no, they love to hand out tickets.
I didn't win that. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
My
How are
wife,
you?
I'm
Melissa.
good.
Dennis.
Melissa Kramer.
Nice to meet you, ma'am. Alex.
Alex, nice to meet you.
Zach on the camera with the fancy shoes.
Fancy
Woo.
shoes.
Okay, here we are.
Okay, so your brother bought it in 71, you've had it since 79.
No, my brother went in the military in July of 72 and I bought it. We
Okay.
never transferred the title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're definitely a Corvette guy. Wow.
Got this up in Rogers, Minnesota.
Did you get it from Rogers Corvette?
No, Ellingson Classic Cars.
Oh, look at
Rogers,
this.
Minnesota, right by, not very far from Prince's, what was that called? Paisley Park.
Okay, yeah. Wow, that's beautiful. But we won't scroll on that.
Okay,
Maybe in a minute.
here's this one. So this one, like I said, my brother went in the military in July of 72 and I bought it. But we never transferred the title till 79 because we just never got around to it.
Okay.
But then I had it repainted up in Toledo.
And I bet that was good looking, huh?
Yeah. A guy named Leo was a Sylvania body shop. They basically did Corvettes, that's all they did. He painted it in 72 and it was good for probably 25 years. Then the paint started peeling and I just quit driving it.
Yeah. So was this car originally Nassau blue?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I think it was 73 or 74. I was driving it one day and it dropped a valve down into the cylinder and cracked a block. And there's a place around here that builds race engines and that. He looked at it and he said, well, we can sleeve it and this and that. He said, you'd be farther ahead, just go to the junkyard and buy one. So I ended up going and buying one, and I believe it's a 67, but I sure wouldn't bet on it.
Okay. Was this interior ever blue with white when you had it, or has it always been black?
It was always black. It's always been black since I've had it.
But you know how the white cars, the white's on all the trim?
Yeah.
This, look at this. It's really cool. So it
Yeah,
used to
still
be
there.
white. So it used to be Nassau blue with white. That would be a really cool combination.
Yeah, no, this is the way it was when I bought it off my brother.
Okay.
And then basically all I know about the motor is it's solid lifters, because every time I got it tuned up, I had to take it to the Chevy dealer, and there was a guy there named Jan Riedel who built race engines, and he'd tune it up for me and it ran like a top.
Did it run okay when you parked it? Or
When I parked it, yeah.
it was running when you parked
Well,
it?
we drove it in here, but that
Okay.
was, you're talking late 90s, so it hasn't been run, oh God, probably 25 years. 20
That's not as
years.
bad as I thought. I was under the assumption it had been sitting here since 79.
Oh, no, no.
Original radiator. Side exhaust is extremely rare.
Yeah.
So there's only 759 cars got the side exhaust. How about the wheels? Did you put those on? Or without it when you got
No,
it?
the wheels were on it.
Okay. Because they didn't
No.
start the rallies till 67.
Was it? No, that's the way my brother bought it.
Look at the tires.
Yeah.
Crazy old. Open that door, Alex. It's got power windows, which is also rare.
Yeah, it's got telescopic steering wheel.
Love it.
I don't
Telescopic
know
wheel.
if that's a teak wheel or not, I don't know.
Telescopic wheel. This is the faux plastic wheel.
Is it? Okay.
But still,
It's got-
telescopic's very rare.
And it had power antenna. And it had back in the back, it had a blower back in the driver's side back corner that,
For a rear defrost.
no, you could, I don't know, ventilate. It didn't have air conditioning, so you could, one of those knobs underneath you could pull, and a motor would come on in the back and suck air out of the interior
Okay.
and blow it out.
I don't know how familiar I am with that.
Yeah.
Power windows, 4-speed. They were almost all 4-speeds. Out of 23,000 cars,
Yeah.
20,000 were the M20.
Yeah.
But AM, FM,
Yep.
power antenna. This is so cool. Telescopic
Yeah.
wheel. It's stuck, but
Yeah.
it's got it.
Yeah.
This car needs the two-tone interior in these is fantastic. This needs to go back to that. Did you guys flare the body when you painted it?
No.
It was like that when you got it.
No body changes at all. This is It's exactly the way when my brother bought it. It's got a locking gas cap, and that's not on tight. So
So this was always a small block car when you and your brother had it?
Always, yeah.
Okay.
It's always been a 327. And it's got, I got the paper in the house. It's got a cam, which might make sense to you guys, but.
Looks like it's a real hood though.
Yeah, it looks like a real 67 hood. 65 car, 67
Yeah,
hood.
when my brother bought it, it said 427 on it. I don't know why the guy did that, but he put on 427. It's not a 427,
That's
obviously.
all right. It's cool.
I don't know why he did it, but it's the way it is.
We don't have a spare wheel tire, do we?
I can blow it up.
Well,
It'll hold air
that'll hold air?
temporarily. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We can plug the air compressor in.
I like your optimism, sir. I like optimistic people. What do you think, Alex?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. No, it will. Yeah, this one needs air too. No, I'll plug the
What?
air compressor in and
I'll tell you what on this, I'm just going to pay what you're asking for. How's that?
okay, that sounds good to me.
Another one, Alex.
Sweet.
Cool options, huh?
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
What does this make? 25 this year?
This is our 25th Corvette to buy this year.
Oh my God.
We're going to have to start selling some of them soon. Any paperwork with this car besides title?
Yeah, I've got stuff in the house. Yeah,
Okay.
because if I remember right, John looked at some paperwork, and back in like 1972, complete brake job was $34. You know, and I just
Now labor rate's 150 an hour.
yeah.
Do that math.
Well, and there's like tune-ups. You know, when Jan would tune it up for me.
Well, let's see if it'll hold air. I'm going to go get your money, and if you'll grab the
Okay.
title and paperwork, we'll do that part of it.
Just in case, being I watched your one video.
Okay.
You forgot your gloves at the hotel. We got a pair of gloves for you.
I actually don't have them with me, so I'll borrow them.
It's okay. We have a pair.
My dishpan hands. So oddly, I mean, I'm 67s. I've chased my whole life. I've owned a ton. I actually own the two highest option cars that exist now. Don't own them anymore, but I did. That's the only coupe we don't have in the building. We have every other year. We don't have a 67 coupe right now. So we need one. Social at cbjeep.com. There's our plug, right, Alex?
Yep.
That's beautiful. Yeah, pull it out. I want to see it.
Okay, I got to wait for John.
But let me get that.
Pull yours out. Go ahead.
Paperwork down. Like he said, his brother bought the car in 71. He bought it from his brother in 72, but he didn't transfer the title until 1979. 79 Ohio title. But what's interesting is some of this paperwork in here, what things cost. Reproduction owner's manual, but an original 65 ad. And here's some of the breakdowns he had in here, but if you look how rare the side exhaust was, I know it was a very low number, I believe it was around 750, 759. Telescopic wheel, 3917. Power windows, 3809. So this car has some rare options. Telescopic wheel, 3,917. Well, this is very interesting. So to do a proper paint job on a Corvette these days, you're probably looking around $20,000. He said he had a high-end custom paint job done in that car in the early 70s. So this invoice is from 1972 when that car was painted. It was $584. That was a ton of money in 1972. So that thing had a ballistic high-end show paint job on it. It was custom. And there's also a bunch of receipts in here from the Chevrolet store, actually here in Tiffin, Ohio, where the car is now, dated 1972. Repaired a short in the dome light. It was $6.01. Won't bore you with all these, but it is amazing how cheap some of this stuff. Adjust the valve lash on the engine, $10.80. Boy, how times have changed. Install an ISKI cam in the motor and repair right and left headlight assemblies. $47. You get the idea. Really neat to have this paperwork with it. And here's the stats on the motor, what's inside the motor. He said he had it built by a race shop. So he spent a big money on this car back in the day. Rescued another one, a lot of rear options now. Will the tires air up? Let's go find out.
That's good. They're gonna pop off.
I was just gonna say that too. That's what I was just going to do. These are some old tires out there.
I know, right?
Yes,
You're going to have to put air back in to get it back out.
brakes are stuck, and that's pretty common. That's good. All right, go ahead, Alex. Hang on, Alex. Fun getting that out, but yeah. It's in there.
Yeah.
No, what we usually do is it's going to be the rear calipers locked up, not the half shafts. So we'll jack it up and we'll cut the hydraulic hoses.
Oh,
because they're bad anyways.
Yeah,
and
sure
most of the time that'll release it. If it won't release it, we'll pull the wheels off and just pull the calipers off. But yeah, the problem is when we get this back to Texas, it's about 130 degrees inside that trailer.
Oh God.
Somebody's got to do it, but it's not going to be me. All right, last question, Ron.
Yes.
Your favorite local place to eat?
Reno's Pizza.
Reno's Pizza.
Reno, Italian family in Tiffin, been here. Frankie opened the place, God, back in the 50s.
Okay.
Probably, and then he passed away, and his son John took over, and John's slowing down. His boy Johnny took over.
Okay.
But it's as Italian as you can get. They don't.
So
make
is Zach, or he thinks he is.
I think he.
All right, Reno's Pizza in Tiffin.
Reno's Pizza.
Whoever wants to go, it's on me. We will meet you there, sir.
Okay.
Thanks for being such a great
Yeah.
patron.
Thank you.
1971 title in his brother's name, and the title we got from Ron 79, but this is really cool. Circa 1972 or 73, after the paint job. How cool is that? And these tires are still on the car. You didn't drive it much, sir.
No, I didn't.
That's awesome.
I never drove it much. You know, it had to be good weather. It had to be a day like today, sunny, and if it wasn't sunny, it stayed in the garage.
All right, off to Reno's. So this Reno's has been here for 70 years?
Yeah, not in this particular spot, but my father started in 1950. He bought that hamburger stand right there, picture, and guys from Heidelberg College used to come here. They're all from the eastern part of the country. where there's a lot of pizza. Tiffin didn't have any pizza at the time. This was 1950. And they said, Frankie, you're Italian. Why don't you sell pizza? You just sell hamburgers. So he started screwing around with it, made it up, and we became Tiffin's first pizza place. And we've been in business since then, since 1950.
So did he start with the Frankie's Original?
Yes. Frankie's Original, they didn't have sliced pepperoni back in 1950. You had to buy the hard stick real pepperoni. And
Okay.
if you had a slicer, you cut it
Okay.
yourself. But he didn't have a slicer, so every time he sold a pizza, by hand, he cut slices of pepperoni, and they ended up being, instead of being real thin, they were thick.
Okay.
So that's what we do now, except we use a slicer, but we use that same hard stick pepperoni, and we cut it thick. And we make this pizza the same way he did back in the 50s.
Is that your number one seller?
Number one seller, that and lasagna. Yeah.
Okay. What does MST stand for?
Madison Street Tavern, which is a bar here in Tiffin and a restaurant that's famous for their sauces.
Okay.
And they're famous for their chicken chunks. Well,
Okay.
my son is taking over the business, and he's friends with the guys that own that place. They're all young people. And they collaborated, so we're selling an MST chicken chunk pizza.
That one actually sounds really good to me.
It is. Very good, very
Yeah,
popular.
Madison Street's got good chunks.
Yeah, good chunks. It's their
Yeah.
chicken chunks, it's their sauces
That's
and
what they're
rubs.
known for.
Yeah.
And thank you for having cauliflower crust, because unfortunately I'm gluten free.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm glad you got that.
Yep.
Did you
Well,
guys
I'm-
want to do any appetizers?
Um,
Garlic bread with cheese is always a good choice.
sure. I know what I want now after talking to the man himself.
Yeah.
Man, you go ahead. Alex, you know what you want?
Yeah, I'll get the lasagna.
All right.
I'll do the salad blue cheese.
All right.
I'm listening. Definitely got to have the Frankie's Original on cauliflower crust, please. And the MST loaded chicken chunk pizza on cauliflower crust. And if it's an option, I like it crispy. If it's not an option, that's fine. So this is a Frankie special, extra crispy. It looks hot. I am not doing that yet. We're gonna give that a minute. Okay, so this side is Griffin, this is kitchen sink, so that's hot, that's not. It's got banana peppers, pineapple, and chunks of chicken. It's called the MST after some local tavern, right?
Madison Street Tavern. Actually, there's a story behind Madison Street Tavern.
Is it a good one?
It's a locally owned restaurant, and actually, my family started the restaurant and a reception hall that's connected to the restaurant.
Wow.
Back in the 80s, we did that in the 80s.
That was mid-80s. My brother owned it in
did.
mid-70s.
We did receptions and parties, and then we had the restaurant also. But now they're two separate places since they've been sold since then. My
So
parents.
two of the most famous places in town then.
Yes, Madison Street, but they're not open. They're on vacation, because that would have been a good one too.
Well, I think traditionally the pepperoni is the way to go.
Yeah,
It's crazy hot, but I'm gonna go for it.
but we have a lot of little mom and pop. We have a lot of locally owned restaurants surrounding our town, and I'm really happy that we've been able to keep them.
We love mom and pop restaurants.
Yeah,
Super thick
Yeah.
pepperoni slices.
yeah, we are the town of pizza shops for sure.
Look at that, Alex, no flop at all.
Look at that.
No flop, no grease, crispy, beautiful.
Yep.
Well, this one some pizza lovers don't agree with, but I do like pineapple, chicken, and banana peppers on my pizza with Griff sauce. Incredible pepperoni. Thank you.
And then lasagna.
Yeah, I hope you're hungry.
Yeah.
Great choice. Thank you.
That is a lot of
Yeah.
Reno's fantastic. This pizza's fantastic. I'm gonna get after it. Y'all get after your lasagna.
Looks good.
Go ahead, Alex. And you got a meatball.
Half a
You
meatball.
sure you don't want a piece of pepperoni to help you with that?
Possibly.
That
was incredible, sir.
Is he taking your picture?
I picked the Frankies.
Yes. Oh, you did?
I did. I liked everything I tried. It was wonderful. Come on in, ma'am. You're in the right place.
I know.
But you probably know that, right?
I do.
Okay. Frankie's great.
Hi. Good.
So there's a reason they've been here for 70 years. It's outstanding.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for picking the Renos, and thank Ron for bring you guys down here. Good luck.
You guys come see this family-run pizza place. It's amazing. Best pepperoni I've ever had. All right. Thanks again, sir.
Thank you.
And we're off.
Okay, we're off.
As always, please
Like, tag, share, and follow. And most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next week.